let's try another video. So, I think I am going to change it back to normal. Okay. Yes. Reason being that, yeah, I mean, this should just be a story run, and I think that it's going to take a lot, way too much time for anyone to reasonably watch if I do it on survival mode, especially since I can't quick save it. There was a lot about the survival mode that I forgot. What I like about it is the tension that it brings to the game. You know, like stakes matter. Whereas the normal is actually fairly easy. But yeah, we should just concentrate on getting through the game. And I think that the challenge will be just to see how quickly I can go through it when I just concentrate on the story and when I don't diverge too often. The places I will diverge will be when it makes sense to the story. But as you can see, it's very imperative that you move forward in this game, and actually diverging off and just walking around the wasteland doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense. So with that, let's keep going. And this isn't going to be a speed run, but it isn't going to be slow either. I'm going to go fairly quickly, and I'm not going to worry about stuff like this, like saves and that sort of thing. We're just going to move forward. And like I say, if I find I need to level up and backtrack, I can do that off video. So, continuing. We are in Concord. Let's see what's in Concord. Not looking too optimistic, is it? Sounds like gunfire. Oh shit, there's a dead guy. Bladed tire iron, that sounds pretty good. Let's just take all of it. We'll figure it out later. Take that. Not that that really means a whole lot, because we're playing it on easy, but we gotta see what's going on up here. Let's be stealthy. We don't know whether this is friend or foe at this point. What is going on? Who are these guys? Oh shit, they're shooting at me. Okay, I can't hit him for shit. Fuck, he's right there. Oh shit. Headshot's bad. I'm gonna shoot him. Take out his leg.
The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Okay. I'm just gonna take all these guys as shit. And then we'll see what we have. Alright, I will help you, dude, just as soon as I make myself powerful. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Okay, So pipe pistols are like crap versions of normal pistols. As you can see, 18 damage versus 13. So that is not that useful. And if we go into apparel, right, let's see what we've got. Assault gas mask. That is actually kind of useful. It gives me some protection. Flannel shirt and jeans. That goes underneath. That gives me 1 damage resistance. Oh no, that's not as good as a drifter outfit. Okay. Harness, leather chest piece. That sounds pretty good. I see. Yeah, it's better than the drifter one, so we want a leather left leg. The flannel shirt and jeans underneath. A right arm. A right leg. So... rated chest piece. Is that better than what I've got? Leather is 3 and 10. That is 4 and 2. Rated left arm. Road leathers. Pretty spiffy. Alright, let's go. Alright, now I'm not actually going to use that laser musket that guy gave me because it's a piece of shit. I'm probably better with pistols anyway. Alright, it's kicking off in here. I better stealth my way through this. So this is an old museum. Patriotic museum. Better not hit my front door. Hey bro, if I can kill you. Stop shooting my dog, man. Hey dog, you're up, bro? Yeah, he's okay, he recovered. Now, I could spend a lot of time going through all this, like, raiding every crate, but I think I'm going to try not to do that. I think what I'm going to do is try and get through it quickly. No grenades. I'm going to try and get through it quickly.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself.
You know, as though I were really trying to just actually get to my son and whoever these people are so I can help them out.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you.
Holy shit. Good thing that prick had a shotgun. Molotov cocktail, that's pretty cool. Good dog. Shotgun, yes.
Hey.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
God damn it.
You owe me.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll give you my chest full of emeralds just as soon as we're out of this mess.
Maybe? Nope.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you? Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people.
Nope.
The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking
Okay,
a full
caption
suit
fail.
of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
What makes that power armor so special?
A West-Tech internalized servo system, that's what. Inside that baby, super is the new normal. You'll be stronger, tougher, resistant to rads, and... get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
I dig.
Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alright, cool. So they've explained pretty much how power armor works. And that's a useful thing to have.
The Minutemen were supposed to protect us.
Okay. Do a quick check of the... nope. Apparel. I want to take off the gas mask. And I also wanted to look at the...
Garvey
Yes.
promised. He promised. Angry.
There we go. That's more Captain Haddock. Okay, so they need me to go down here and down here. use a power core. And I happen to know that that is useful. And in here, I thought there was some money or something. Nope. Okay. Alright, so I need to get into here. Okay, so take the power core. Gonna take that upstairs back to where we were. Oops, that's right, we gotta go this way.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Sure. Alright, and this is the interpretation of power armor in this game, which is pretty cool. Like it fully opens up like that, and it's actually like you can see there's this kind of HUD, and it tells you how how much energy you've got in there, so the fusion cores deplete over time. And your movement is slower, it's clunkier, so it kind of works.
Boss, we got somebody up here! I got something. Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people can get past my boys. Give me that!
So we go full Army Commando right here. Where's the rest of you pricks? Okay, so we need something to deal with that jet. Slows time for 10 seconds. Psycho gives us a lot of damage. See, that's how quiet it is. Oh shit, that's not good. Ow. Ow. Good thing I'm fire armor. Oop, accidentally got dog meat there. Still some pricks here, but I don't need fancy gun to take care of them. That guy had a hunting rifle. That's going to prove useful. For now, I want to go and see Preston Garvey. And the reason I'm grabbing all this junk is it will be useful.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
I'm on my own side, Garvey.
That's a shame, man. You can never have too many friends in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said we owed you for helping us out. I guess you've earned it. So here. It may not be a chest full of emeralds, but it'll have to do.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly
hold
turn
on,
out any
hold on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay. Ooh. I'll meet up with them in Sanctuary. In the meantime, Captain Haddock needs a beer. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's a beer bottle, but where's the beer? Where's an actual beer? Probably fashionable glasses. That could be useful. Glasses tend to give perception bonuses, which is pretty rad. But the safe, probably can't crack it. Yeah, it's advanced. Where's the beer? There's got to be some beer left here. Captain Haddock's thirsty. 10,000 thundering tycoons. God damn it. Oh, beans. That's useful stuff, but it's not... It's not beer. What kind of speakeasy is this? Is that beer? It's just some bowls. God damn it. What about... what's in here? This place is a waste of time. There's no beer here. Better catch up with Preston Garvey. So you can see the power armor is actually kind of a pain in the ass. Like, it's good for some situations, but most of the time I think I'm going to be playing this game alone with no NPCs. The NPCs are useful, they give you some good bonuses, but they just get in the way. We are going to be stealthy and snipery and drunk. Shit. This thing's hard to hit. Ah, fuck it, Preston Garvey's got it. So, another good thing about wearing power armor is that you can just run pretty much anywhere. You can jump off buildings and you won't take any fall damage, and it's a shit dog. Yeah, so normally you get radiation damage walking through here. but you don't tend to get any when you wear the suit. It tends to block out some of the radiation damage. Not all of it, but like 90% of it, I think. Now, one thing that you must always do is take the fusion core out, because otherwise NPCs tend to, if there's a raid or if there's a fight in the area, they tend to freak out and jump into an active suit of power armor, which sucks because they use up your fusion cores, which are precious. And a thing you can see about this power armor, which is kind of a cool detail, is you can see when things are damaged and when they're not. So this arm here is completely fucked. So I'd probably want to fix that or get a replacement arm if I was interested in using power armor, which I'm not really. And I have too much stuff, so I'm going to see if is this going to be active yet. Yes, it is. So I'm going to transfer all my junk. Okay, so that means I've still got way too much stuff. So if I go into my inventory and we go into, it's mostly this. So let's just get rid of everything I don't need out of here. Because I already have all that. Oh, a left arm. Don't need my jumpsuit anymore, but I'll keep my wedding ring. Wedding goggles. And one thing that you can do is you can... So
Hey.
I'm pretty sure... Trade. If I give dog meat the welding goggles... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Give him the welding goggles. Pretty sure he wears them?
Hey. Wait there.
There you go. Fashionable dog meat. Okay. Okay, so this is telling me that I can now build a workshop. And what Preston Garvey is going to do when he gets here is he's going to ask me to build, you know, like a fort for these guys to live in. And that can be fun, it can be tedious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap some stuff before he gets here, and we're just kind of going to give him the bare minimum of a place to live in. Because, you know, this is the wasteland. You don't get anything fancy here. And as you can see, for all these things that I'm scrapping, I'm getting materials. And those materials I can then use to build new things. Probably going to do is clear out this house and they can live in here. Okay. Where are they? Have they shown up yet? Here they come. Who's Preston Garvey? I just wanted to grab something from here first. Apparently there's grenades in there. Grenades are useful.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I don't know. It's strange being back here.
What do you mean? You used to live here or something?
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, that you're from before the war. The Great War. Like one of those old ghouls you sometimes run into. Is that true?
Yeah, sort of. I was born over 200 years ago, but I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Awkward.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out with the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual, raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen is supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Sure. Okay, so what I will do is go to new level. So I am going to put another point into gun nut so that we can get silenced. Right, I'm not level 13 yet. So in that case, it's probably worth... Yeah, where is sneak? Okay, so now I can upgrade my gun a little bit more, so I should do that. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so lighter weight, reduced damage, no. Heavyweight, improved damage. It sounds pretty good. Tends to be, though, that the further down you go, the better it is. Hardened receiver, just better damage. So these other ones down here, the only reason I can't build that is because I need a gear. So if I look around, I should be able to upgrade to like that. Hair trigger, but I don't want that. Hair trigger. I don't want the fire rate. That seems pretty good. They need gun rank 2, so I actually want that. So I need more aluminium and more gears. Okay, so that's what I need to find. Is there anything else I can do? A light barrel? Not actually any more better than what I've got. The comfort grip. Makes it slightly more accurate. I mean, why not? Quick inject mag. Better reload speed. Sure. Scope would be interesting. That's what I want to get. I want to get that silencer. Okay. Alright, so we got to talk to Sturgis.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
What was that telling us to go? Where the hell is Sturgis? Sturgis, where are you, bro? What's he doing all the way out over here? This is telling me to go to Sturgis, isn't it? Alright, what have we got selected here? Be under data. It's not what the one I want. I want this one.
Hey, Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I love work. I can sit and watch it all day.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Why do you need my help to build beds?
Look, we got a lot on our plate, and we've been on the run for weeks. We need food, water, shelter, you name it. Well, you asked how you could help. I told you. Did you mean it or not?
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
I mean, it is true that I am kind of doing everything, Sturgis. For Christ's sake. Alright, well... Anyway, he wants some beds.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
You look like shit, man.
You got lucky. But I think your luck's run out.
You think we don't know that? Look at us. We're barely keeping it together. We've been through hell. My son, he's gone.
Your son. What was his name?
Kyle. My son's name was Kyle.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
You and I,
It's a lot of feelings.
we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
Yeah, alright. So, I want to do the Sturgis quest. So, I'm going to do most of this. There's a way that you can do this. There it is. I'm going to do most of this offline, because it's kind of tedious. But, you want to go around and scrap a whole, like, everything that you can. To get as many materials as you can, so that you can make stuff like, you know, your weapons and you know, all the shit that he needs, Sturgis needs. But I just wanted to show you just how big the build area is. So I can build anywhere around here. I can build anything around here. There is a build limit, which is up in the top right, that size icon, but I think as I scrap stuff, that size thing goes down. It's kind of like an item limit. It's like the maximum the game can handle, I think, is why that there's a size limit imposed. But I'm just coming out here because you see this yellow border line here. That is the extent to which I can build. So it's actually pretty huge. I can build all in this water here. It extends out that way a little bit. Yeah, so I could, people have hacked into the game and made huge sprawling like cities here. You know, like spent hours, hundreds of hours building a huge complex base. But I mean, of course I'm not going to do that. I mean, you can spend an hour here just scrapping all of the items. Like you know, each individual letterbox is giving me steel, like this whole car is giving me steel, and just, there's just so much here, you know. And if I go over to this fence, you know, scrap that, then I've got to scrap the pole. It's just, it's a time sink. So, like I say, I'll do that offline, but I just kind of want to show you how that worked. And these guys wanted beds, so what I'll do is I'll go inside here because it's a shelter, and I will go down because we're in structures. I want to go into furniture and beds. So here's a basic bed, and I can kind of stick that somewhere like there, and like another one there, and I can kind of make a dormitory over here, out here. You know, someone can have their own room in here, maybe. You know, like, this is the wasteland, as they said. You don't get anything fancy.
Hey, June.
Alright, so I
You
built the
hanging in
beds.
Well, I guess so.
I like it.
Every day I get up.
Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's
You
spirits.
just have to get through
What we
today.
need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
And that's basically it. So, you know, you can build structures. So you can build like pre-made buildings, which are in a menu that I forgot. But you know, kind of like this, and you can clump them together and you can make a house. And it's kind of cool, but it's also kind of janky. So it can be a real pain in the ass clipping things together and, you know, all that sort of thing. So I'm not going to spend a great deal of time on it. I'm just going to make something basic, but at some point I will make something kind of nice, because there are ways that you can get these places to make money. And, you know, this is Captain Haddock, and there's only one thing that Captain Haddock wants more than a son, and that is a reliable source of booze. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to make a booze factory at some point, but that is way later on in the game. I'm pretty sure I can make a booze factory. Knowing my luck, this game will prove me a liar, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, so that is all for now, and I think that I will build a base offline and maybe level up a couple of times, and then we will be going to do the first quest for the Minutemen, which is this one, the first step. Okay. That is it until next time.